Road here, and I'm at the Pearl Harbor National Memorial. We're gonna go in and pay our respects, so please buckle up because we're going to take a ride on the toll road. Best advice I can give you is get your tickets in advance, get your time reserved, get on the government site. Tickets are $1 American. So if you want to ensure that you can make it. Now they do have walk-up tickets and standby, but you're not guaranteed of anything. And if you went all the way out here, who knows when you'll be back. So get that ticket in advance, as far in advance as you can. To get to the Arizona Memorial, there'll be a short shuttle boat that'll take you over there. There'll be kind of a lengthy queue, and they'll show you a brief movie before you get aboard that. And actually, while I'm on the memorial, I won't speak. I'll just let this guy do the talking for me.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. The United States was at peace with that nation, and at the solicitation of Japan was still in conversation with its government and its emperor, looking toward the maintenance of peace in the Pacific. The attack yesterday on the Hawaiian Islands has caused severe damage to American naval and military forces. I regret to tell you that very many American lives have been lost. In addition, American ships have been reported torpedoed on the high seas between San Francisco and Honolulu. As Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy, I have directed that all measures be taken for our defense, but always will our whole nation remember the character of the onslaught against us. No matter how long it may take us to overcome this premeditated invasion, the American people in their righteous might will win through to absolute victory. I believe that I interpret the will of the Congress and of the people when I assert that we will not only defend ourselves to the uttermost, but will make it very certain that this form of treachery shall never again endanger us. Hostilities exist. There is no blinking at the fact that our people, our territory, and our interests are in grave danger. With confidence in our armed forces, with the unbounding determination of our people, we will gain the inevitable triumph. So help us God. I ask that the Congress declare that since the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7th, 1941, a state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire.
still see the Arizona buried shallow under the water here, looking out towards the USS Missouri, where actually World War II, the war with Japan, officially ended when the peace agreement when Japan's surrender was signed on that particular ship. And they say that you can see oil still leaking up from the Arizona. This is over 80 years since it went down. Still remnants of that oil come up to the surface every now and then.
Well, they've gone around the park and sold the scrap.
So as we're leaving the memorial, I did overhear a ranger speaking while we were there. And the initial design for the memorial was actually going to be partially underwater, where you could go into like a glass dome and actually see the remnants of what was left of the USS Arizona from below. They kind of thought better of that just because this is a tomb and it's maybe a little too gory for some people to think of back then. But that definitely would have been an interesting take. Pearl Harbor is actually still an active military base, and the shuttle boats that were on here are operated by the Navy. And I want to say that every 15 minutes or so is when another shuttle will take a group of people over there. You get about 15 minutes on the memorial itself before the shuttle will take you back, and that's about enough time. It's not that big of a memorial. Gives you enough time to see everything, to kind of pay your respects and get a feel of what happened on that day. And as I stated, there are some rangers there that'll tell you a little bit of stories if you ask them.